And Happy New Year. We're on a bit of a road trip because my little brother's getting married, which is really surreal because I remember when he was this size. And yeah, we'll catch up with you when we get back. But for now, Happy New Year and enjoy the following footage. Okay. So as you can see here, we have not done anything much with the chooks, but they're happy. We will, like I said, get round to building them a proper enclosure at some point, but at the moment it works, so if it's not broken, don't fix it. Next to them, all the silage that we had here, where we're going to eventually have our compost, has broken down nicely, so that can go. That'll do well in the gardens. So speaking of gardens, remember we used some, I don't know if I posted it, but we used some of the alpaca fibre as, you're not allowed in here, out. We used some of the alpaca fibre as mulch for the strawberries, and oh my goodness, they have taken off. They absolutely love it. We've got some nice growth in there. We're getting some runners too. I've got to I don't know if anyone knows and can let me know. I've always just poked them back in the ground, but because we're in containers, I actually want to transplant the runners to new plants and new containers. So I'll find it on Dr. Google, but if anyone knows in the meantime how to take a runner off and make a new plant, then do let me know. Look, Dave's chilies, they need a bit of water, but look at all of those, so that's good. And we've eaten all our cauliflower, so I've got a couple of cauliflower seedlings coming up and some cucumber. Still waiting for the lettuce to seedlings, the new seedlings to poke their heads out. Speaking of gardens, here's an update on our gardens. We've got 4 out of the 6 filled, so we're nearly there. This is our garlic. It's going quite well. I still need to do some more weeding. All our spinach is seeding now, so I've got to figure out what I want to do there. We haven't been able to keep up with the cabbage. We've used quite a few, but you can see these ones are starting to get overripe, and unfortunately, because we're not in the house yet, I don't have the facilities to do any canning or anything. I was hoping to make some sauerkraut or pickled red cabbage or something. So I've never grown Brussels sprouts before, but basically as the sprouts grow, the leaves just automatically break away beneath them, and then you end up with a long cylinder covered in sprouts. So yeah, looking forward to those. Yum. Garden bed number 3, we have tomatoes, and they are just growing beautifully. This is our second attempt because we put the first seedlings out too soon for us, but these guys are doing really well. And then over here, I'm resisting the urge to plant anything here because I've got a squash plant, butternut squash, which is going to grow all along here where I've put some twine to train it. And then here I've got peas, and I'll put in some longer stakes obviously as it gets taller. But I'm also we've got 2, these are not your sweet corn but your popping corn, and see if the peas will climb that, because I have heard that if you grow peas and corn together they can do that and look after each other. Leaving this area free for those lettuce seedlings when they come up, and these are the more mature seedlings that are just gone in, though. Looks like I've lost one in the corner. So beds 5 and 6, we haven't filled those yet. I've been putting in some alpaca poo and some compost, and we'll be filling those up with topsoil soon. So we've started demolition on the house, and this thing was, I'm not going to swear, but it was hard to get out and move. Me and Dave did it together, and I think Dave took most of the weight, but we had to stop in between pulling it out and getting it to its location here. We are not going to get rid of it. This thing is solid as, and we have future plans for it, but that's another story.